and I am so pleased with my hair right now. It's a real shame that I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna have to go FaceTime some people. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a different kind of video in store. I'm doing a hair tutorial showing you guys how to achieve these beautiful and bouncy full volume curls so that when we can go back out, we are all show-stopping and slay. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, keep watching. Cue the next clip. I have about 2 or 3 months ago, I bought this Ellie Hot 5-in-1 curling wand from Amazon. So I will link it below so you guys can check it out for yourselves. In terms of what comes in the box, so there is the electrical device itself. So this is what it looks like in the box. There's 5 barrels, different measurements. There's a very small barrel like this one, which would be excellent for a really tight curl. So if you want a really big, voluminous and bouncy kind of look, this is your curling wand to use. And then there's also, again, this kind of curling wand, which will give you a tighter curl. I might just show you guys all of the barrels quickly. Then there's this barrel, which is slightly bigger than the last one. It goes from being pretty thick to quite thin. So again, this will be good for a tight curl. And then the 2 remaining barrels are the barrels I tend to use. So initially I was using this one, which is the second from the largest one, which gives you quite a nice big and bouncy wavy curl. But recently I started to go for the really big barrel. So this is the biggest barrel out of all of them, and it will give you a luscious and beautiful salon kind of curl. So this is what I'm going to use today. I'm going to show you guys how I do it. We're just going to have a chat and have a bit of a good time because, I mean, I ain't really talking to nobody else. So I might as well, you know, do a video and show you guys. But as I said, I've already plugged in the device. I haven't actually switched it on, so it's not on. Any people out there checking for my health and safety, it's not on yet. We finna put it on though. So I have the largest barrel, as I mentioned, out of the 5. Ultimately, you just slip them in, as I will do now. It has little clips in the inside where you can see where it should go. And you hear that click and you know it's in. And just to show you guys how easy it is to use, you just press the 2 buttons here, click, and it releases. So pretty simple to get on and off. It has a digital reader which says on and off, and you can increase the temperature. I'm just going to switch this on. It's currently on 180. I believe it goes up to 210. No, 30. I think it goes up to 230. So it goes up to 230 degrees Celsius. I definitely like it to be quite warm, so I'm going to keep it on 230. So I'm going to just leave that there to warm up. When my hair looks like this, first thing I like to do, I also have a mirror here, so I will be looking in the mirror throughout this tutorial. But I just like to brush out my hair, brush out any kinks or knots that are in my hair that I can't see. I always like to go in with a heat protectant. This is the Tresemme up to 230 degrees heat protectant. It's smooth and shine, blow dry mist. And definitely is that. It smooths, it shines, and it is weightless, which I love. I don't love any products that weigh my hair down. A lot of the time I like to actually spray some of the product into the palm of my hand and then just work that in, because I feel I get a better distribution of the product by doing this. So I should just do that. Now, the important element to actually get slayed curls so you look like a Kardashian, well, you don't look like a Kardashian, but your hair does, is to section your hair. It's all about the sectioning, baby.
It's all about the sectioning, baby.
So I have my hairband here, my little scrunchie, whatever you want to call it. And we're just going to take a section from the bottom, like so, and then just tie the rest up in like a messy bun. It doesn't need to be neat because it's going to come out anyway. So as you can see, we now have a medium-sized section, which again I like to brush out. So to now make it really glossy and shiny and like a oof kind of curl, I then go in with my Fairy hair oil, which is quite good because it just locks in shine and it helps your hair to look nice and glossy. I bought that a while ago from TK Maxx and I've been loving it. I don't know where you can get it online, but I will try to find where you can and I will link it below. So I just run a bit of that, but not too much through your hair, because if you put too much, your hair finna look weighed down and just not cute. So now I get a small section again. So from that half section, you take a smaller section like so. I then have a hair clip here. So I use this, I just twist, and then I clip this bit up like so. So now we have a nice and prepared section for us to curl. I do find the glove quite restricting, but this does actually get very hot, I will give you that. So if you're using it for the first time, I would recommend for you to use the glove. This is how I do it. You place the barrel facing down, so down and away from you, and you're placing the barrel in the hair. So it's facing away from your face, because that's how the Kardashians have it. It's facing away from their face. So it's just like wind-swept curls. So you place it in here from the top and you just twist it around the barrel. Can you guys see that? Twist it around the barrel. Around the barrel. And then I'd actually just leave that there for 10 to 20 seconds, just so that I get a tighter curl. During this time, I might be singing a song, I might be writing a poem, I might be eating some food. No, I'm exaggerating. I'm not doing all of that, but yeah, okay. The time has passed, so now gently release, because it will still be hot. So gently release. And if we check out, oof, 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 that is a fantastic curl. Now, can we actually appreciate that? That is a fantastic curl. And I don't like to brush it out yet, I brush it out at the end. So we just leave that, and I like to just put that to the back. So it doesn't get distracted, we don't get distracted, it doesn't get tampered with. And then I just release the other bit that I tied up. I think out of this we can get 2 sections. So I'll just part that again, twist, and clip it up. Clip it up. Again, I like to brush it out. So if I just explain. So again, you go in from the outside, so in here, in, you gently twist, 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 and twist. This is where it comes in very handy to have the glove, because you can get a tighter twist without risking burning yourself. With this look, it's all about being patient, so she said. I released that a bit too quickly, but I'm still very happy with that curl. So again, you push that out of the way and push to the back. And then that last bit of the first section, we clip that down and we comb it out. And again, how's everyone getting on at this moment in time? What is everyone doing? Like, what is everybody doing? I want to hear what you guys are doing. Release. And zam. Zam. You look like girl. You look like girl. These curls are freaking hot. And I'm not just saying that because of the curling one. And a lot of the time I'll actually just then put all of the curls together just to get an indication as to how it's looking. So now I'm going to do this side. Again, it's the same process, but it's all about the way you face the wand, which dictates how it's going to flow. Now we're going to face it on the outside. The outside. Not this side. Not this side. I mean, you can do it this side, but your curls aren't going to look like mine. So no, you don't put it on this side because you're just going to have a completely different curl pattern. So if you want that voluminous, bouncy, luscious kind of curl, you got to put it this way. So you put it this way, and again, you twist. So twist away from your face, twist again, and you twist again. Yeah. And then you just hold that there like so. So hold it for about 10 seconds. But as I was saying, what is everybody doing at this moment in time? I mean, it's definitely not an ideal situation that we're in, but We just have to pray that everything gets better. And there you go. There you go again. A beautiful and bouncy curl. In terms of what I've been doing during this time, I mean, I've definitely been watching more YouTube than I usually would. I mean, I do watch YouTube all the time, but I've been watching it just a bit more. And if I had to think of 3 YouTubers at the moment that I'm absolutely loving, okay, that's enough. Release. Check out the curl. That's a beautiful curl. Put it to the back and go again. I have been loving Aisha Haroon. I'm hoping I'm saying her second name. Oh wait, I forgot. We gotta comb this. We gotta brush this first. Brush. I'm so into my conversation. I'm missing steps. Aisha Haroon. I'm hoping I'm saying her surname right, but she is number 1, flawless. She is number 2, just beautiful. And she is number 3, just a pure entertainer to watch. I don't know how I stumbled across her channel. I just stumbled across it, but she's based in LA and she is just amazing. She's just a pure entertainer. I love watching her videos. She puts so much thought and time into them, and she's excellent at makeup. She's just really refreshing to watch. Like, just watching her, she just puts me in such a good mood. If I could meet her and spend a day with her, I would love that, because as I said, she's just a breath of fresh air. So shout out to Aisha, even though she doesn't know me yet. I will link her channel below so you guys can check her out. So now we're just going to section again. So we've done the bottom section, now we're going to do the middle section. So just section that off again. Another person that I've been watching more, I mean, I've always been watching her anyway, but now I'm watching her more, is Dima Ume. So again, twist that up. I like to just get 1 pump of the hair serum again. I think it's Dima Vlogs is her vlog channel name, and Dima Ume is her main channel name. But again, she's just a breath of fresh air too. Like, if I'm just sitting down and I'm like, I just need someone entertaining to watch, like, I just want to be in a good mood. And I want to, okay, wait, guys, I'm mixing up the curls. Okay, so again, brush this out, and again, brush this side out. I forgot to mention, I actually turned the heat down, so it's actually on 225 degrees Celsius. We have our section. You place it inside, so facing away from your face, and gently twist, 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 and twist, and then hold. Yeah, so Dima, it's Dima Ume. She is, again, excellent at makeup. Her makeup skills are amazing. She kind of inspired me to want to try more and experiment more with eyeshadows, because her looks are just flawless. And she's just funny to watch. Like, she did a video this week, I think, trying on different wigs. Oh, okay, release. I feel like with me talking, I'm leaving the curling iron on for too long, because I'm low-key getting distracted, but in a good way. I'm just so passionate about what I'm talking about. I also laugh too much. I don't know if you guys have gathered this from my videos, but it's kind of uncontrollable. And I didn't know, I mean, people always told me that I laughed a lot, but I didn't know that until I actually edit my videos back and I can see the live footage of myself laughing just randomly. I'm like, oh wow. So that's what people have always been talking about. I'm probably just going to minimize my actual explanation of this and just keep talking, because otherwise there will be a lot of dramatic pauses and changes between what I'm talking about. So it's Dima Ume. Yeah, she did a video trying on different wigs yesterday or day before, and it's absolutely hilarious, like just hilarious. So if you have not heard of Dima, she lives in Nigeria. Again, she puts so much thought and time into her videos, just executes them just exceptionally. So you guys can check her out. I'm gonna link her channel below. She also does vlogs, which are really cool. Like, if you're going to Nigeria on holiday or anything and you want to know like the best spots to go, you should definitely watch her videos, because I mean, before all of this, she always has like, she goes to such nice restaurants and bars and like nice spots in Nigeria that when hopefully we can all travel and things again, definitely check her videos out if you want some recommendations on the hot spots and where to go. And again, if I could meet her, I would love it because I feel like we would really get on. I feel like we would really get on. And these curls are just giving me life. They're just giving me actual life. Another person, should I say top 3 or top 4? I'm not sure. Third person I would choose would be Mela Child. And if you guys don't know who she is, then I don't know where you've been. I think there's a consistent theme here. I like people with humor because Mela has a lot of humor and she's just hilarious. And again, she's flawless. Her makeup is exceptional. Her new short haired look suits her so much. I have to say her Instagram too is shapoppin'. Again, if you don't know who Mela Child is, which I would be extremely surprised by, I'm gonna link her below. So we've done that side. Now I'm just gonna swish that to the back. You know when you got a hater and you're just like, girl, bye. Who else would I say is a fantastic YouTuber? I mean, I'm sure if you guys know this one. And if you don't know this one, I don't know where you be living. If you be living under a rock, if you be living with SpongeBob. But without any introduction, y'all should know who she is. Nella Rose. Yeah. Top bands. Her It's a Pandemic video had me creasing. She's just so natural, so funny. I don't even know how she does it, but nah, she's so good to watch. Something else which I really like to do is watch food videos and like things to inspire me for baking and cooking. I'm sure you guys all know about Bon Appetit BA Kitchen. Bon Appetit! And there's Claire who does like her own version of famous things. So in the past she's done like Twix and her own main version of Twix. She's done Doritos, she's done Oreos, she's done Snickers, like you name it, she's kind of done it. And it's just so interesting to watch. So my favorite part of the videos is when she reads out the ingredients list. And the ingredients list is actually very worrying of the original that she's trying to make. They always write down the names of the ingredients that they're talking about. And it's just crazy because it just takes up the whole screen. It's like E numbers, E, Z, G, F, H, I, MSG, BSG, RSG. And you're like, wow, is that really what we'd be eating? And then when she makes her version, there's probably like 10 to 15 semi-authentic, because sometimes she does have to use like artificial ingredients because if she's trying to mimic the taste, she kind of has to. But in comparison to the like 50 crazy ingredients that are on the original, her 10 ingredients are just magnificent. Like hearing it just put a smile on my face. And I just accidentally didn't clip that in properly, so let's ignore that. When that happens, you just gotta persevere. Because sometimes in life things happen and you just gotta persevere. So don't let that get to us, you know what I'm saying? If you guys couldn't tell, I'm not American. I've been to America once. I went to LA to see my cousin. And I loved it. But even before that, I think I just watched too much American TV because I've always been doing American accents. That some people have given me the ultra ego name of Tiffany. Tiffany, they're like, so where's Tiffany at? I'm like, Tiffany's here, girl. Tiffany here, girl. I think my American accent's actually quite good. So let's do a little game. In the UK, if I was to go to McDonald's and order something, this is how I would order it. Hi, could I please order a chicken select meal with a Diet Coke and fries? If I was to say that with an American accent, hey, can I please order a chicken select meal with some fries and some barbecue sauce? In terms of my soda, can I get a Diet Coke, no ice? No, I actually think that sounds pretty good. Do you guys not think? When I went to America, one thing which I enjoyed so much, and I did hear that there was a pop-up store, I don't know if it's permanent, but Chick-fil-a. Chick-fil-a. I don't even know how to put it into words, my enjoyment of that food. I had the spicy chicken burger. I don't really like mayonnaise and stuff like that, so I love the fact that they don't even put sauce in it, that you can put the sauce yourself. It was just made with love. Like, I could just tell it was made with love. I think I went there 3 times, and I cannot wait to enjoy it again. I cannot. Somewhere else that we went in LA, because my cousin was the best host. She took your girl everywhere. So we went for like a nice bougie kind of dinner, and we went to Catch LA, which is in Beverly Hills, for y'all that don't know. Beverly Hills 90210 or whatever. It was actually really good. Usually when you go to a fancy restaurant, you just go into a fancy restaurant, like the food isn't even wow, and you're still gonna be hungry. But in this case, girl, did I even need to order a main? The starter was more than filling. No, we had lobster tail. That was the best lobster I've had in this life. And then in terms of the main, I can't remember all of the details now, but I got this chicken. It was like chicken and potato. I can't remember the name. And when it was coming towards me, I was like, is that mine? That can't be mine. It was huge. It looked like it was actually for about 2 people. And I could see like people nearby other tables like, what she order? She ordered the chicken? I think we don't get the chicken. And it was actually really good. Like, it was so good. Which usually when you go to a fancy and bougie restaurant, the food's not even, I mean, if the food's popping, it's not even enough. But it was more than enough that I had to even take it away. And their like attention to detail is exceptional, because if you see the bag that they gave me my food to take away in, like a high-end department store bag, that's what it was looking like. When things go back to normal, you go on holiday in LA, I would recommend Catch. We also went to Earth Cafe. I had something matcha, which I've actually never had matcha until that time, and I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys are getting a gist as to how my hair is looking and going. So now we are on to the penultimate section. Now we just grab a really small bit from the top, because the top is the make or break of the hairstyle. It's the make or the break. In terms of music, I'm actually on the hunt for some new tunes. So if anybody has good suggestions, can you comment them below, please? My favorite of all time artists is Drake, because he is amazing. And his new song is popping. Do you like Future? That sounded proper English. I do like Future. I like Afrobeats, of course, because your girl likes to shake and get down. But I feel like I've really rinsed out Afrobeats for the past like 6 months. But Davido's new album too is popping. I do also then just like UK artists, but I haven't really been listening to them that often. I take a lot of pride in my playlist collection on Spotify. I take a lot of pride in it. I like to really have separate, distinct albums and categories, so that depending on my mood, I have the perfect playlist. When I was younger, like in secondary school, I just had too much time that I would play a song. Well, to be honest, in terms of having songs, this was before Spotify, Apple Music, all of that, and we'd be having our Sony Ericsson phones. When a song would come on like MTV, I would run to the speaker of the TV. I'll put my phone on record, like voice record, like really, and I'll just press it against the TV so that I could hear the song clearly, and I'll just be playing it back to myself, like as if to say I've downloaded the song. And I was always devastated when I missed the first 2 minutes of a song, like, I missed 2 minutes. And whenever I would be positioned by the TV, by the speaker, ready to go, and a song would come on from the start, I would be so excited, like, oh my gosh, I've got the song from the start. But thinking about it, I wasn't too bad, like, pretty smart in my ways. I would also learn lyrics to songs. If you were to ask me just about any old school song, I could probably tell you the lyrics word for word. Have any of y'all got random skills that you guys are really proud about? Comment them below. I want to hear about them. I actually really do want to hear from you guys. Like, when I say comment below, I'm not just saying it for bands. Like, I'm genuinely interested. At TikTok, it's just, but seeing people do some videos, I'm like, that's actually shapopping, and I wouldn't mind trying that. So if you guys have any suggestions on how to kickstart my TikTok passion, please advise. Your girl is open to suggestions. What are your thoughts on the Dyson hair straightener? £500. I want to see if it's worth the hype. I mean, the USP, unique selling point of it, is that it's cordless. I've only really like watched 2 or 3 videos on it. If you guys didn't know, I'm more of a straight hair kind of gal. I take a lot of pride in my hair straightening. Tried a few of my times, so I feel like I could give a really nice and thorough review as to what I think about it. The Dyson Airwrap also looks pretty impressive too, because it looks like it would just save so much time. Okay, now we're on to the main and most important part of this hairstyle, the top. So now we're just gonna gently brush this out. I have to say, I'm really digging my makeup today. I did like a natural soft glam, like I didn't really put any eyeshadow on, and it's looking A1. So now we're going to section this into 2 sections, like so, and you place the wand again on the inside, because it means the curl is going to flow away from my face. So on the inside, and then twist. You twist and you twist. You also don't put the curling wand too high up, because then your curl will start really high up, and I like it to frame my face personally, so I guess it's down to your personal preference at this point, but I personally like it to be like a side swept fringe, or as Americans would say, side swept bang. So I like it to be like this, and then just gently release. Here I like to start quite low again, and again away from our face, and just twist. And just hold. And we just hold. One thing I do wonder with the Kardashians and their hair, do they ever do their hair themselves? Or do they always have like a stylist on deck to do it for them? Because, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it has its pros and cons either way. And oof, I mean, it's still not perfect, but we're gonna style it and perfect it at the end. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Okay. And I'm very happy with that. I am very happy with that. So now we're just going to slip that all to the back and just leave that to cool down before we finger comb it out. In terms of the foundation that I have on today, so I tried Charlotte Tilbury, I think it's called Airbrush Flawless Finish. I mean, I've had it for a very long time. I don't really reach for it that often, but I have to say, blends really nicely throughout the day. Like whenever I first put it on, I'm not really wowed, but once I've had it on my face for a few hours and then I get on with my day, I'm like, damn. It is definitely a full coverage foundation. Oh, okay. I was just wondering, this isn't even really curling. Basically, it has a auto shut off and it's just shut off. So let's just wait. Really wouldn't mind having some cake and custard. I watched Lily Pebble's video not long ago with their husband. They are so cute, and I love their house interior. It's just beautiful. They were just making lemon drizzle squares, and I really want some lemon drizzle cake right now. I made a really good apple crumble the other day though. I have to say, I think it's one of the top 2 that I've made in my life. That is such a statement. No, really, it was popping. Like the apple was just fantabulous. Like for the people that like apple crumble, do you like the apple to be soft or like really soft, or do you like it to be not hard but a bit firm with a bit of bite to it? I personally like my apple crumble to have a bit of bite to it. Oh, and I am so pleased with my hair right now. It's a real shame that I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna have to go FaceTime some people just so that people can appreciate my hair, because I'm appreciating it. And then at this point, I just like to just go over sections that I feel like are curled, but they could be a bit more defined. So I just go through them a bit more. And I'm really enjoying talking to you guys. I hope you've enjoyed my company, because I'm enjoying yours. And this is ultimately what it will look like when you get to the end. But now we're gonna add that extra pizzazz by finger combing it out. Your hair will fall throughout the day, so the curls won't be, they will still be defined, they just won't be as tight. But if you use a smaller barrel, like I showed at the start, then you'll have tighter curls. So when they do fall out through the day, they won't fall as much. I hope I'm making sense right now. I think I'm done. I feel like my hair looks really big now in comparison to when I started, but kabang! This is the look we got. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? This is the completed look. I love it. Tell me what you guys think. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a time to have a bit of chill time, downtime to the whole situation we're in, and just have a chat, learn a bit about me, learn some new skills, learn about new products. Be sure to subscribe, and I can't wait to speak to you guys next. Lots of love, your girl, Rebecca.